Another round of monsoon storms slamming Arizona tonight.
And it's been a very active week of strong winds, rain, the lightning, everything. Let's get right to Corey McCloskey tonight, who's tracking it all for us. Corey.
Well, it's busy out there in the East Valley now, although it's kind of grazing us, pushing past Apache Junction. But let's take a look at who's getting the heaviest rainfall at the moment, and that would be east of the valley. And there's plenty to go around, that's for sure. In fact, as you see here, just north of Apache Junction, kind of along the Beeline Highway there and up around Tonto Basin. Now, this is especially unfortunate because at Tonto Basin and north of there, that's where some of the heaviest rain can cause the worst problems. We've got a low water crossing there that we've covered many times here on our air, and it always causes a problem if someone tries to get through it. Well, I can tell you this, this rain is falling very, very fast. We sometimes like to give you the rate of rainfall here, and we've got it coming down at this point at about 2 3/4 of an inch per hour. Now, it's not going to stay there for an entire hour, but it's not a terribly fast-moving storm. So as it rolls right up the valley there, there is going to be an awful lot of water pushing down that creek. So be extra cautious there for sure. Otherwise, the rest of the state is busy. We've had a lot of rain up near Flagstaff earlier, and we've got lots more to say about that as well coming up in the forecast. Tina?
Okay, Corey, thank you for that. Here in the valley, many areas did get a break today, but there's no break in the high country.
No, and it is starting to take a toll on people. Fox 10's Stephanie Bennett has been there. She joins us live with the latest. Steph?
John and Christina, yeah, things are getting very messy up in the high country, and residents are having to take a lot of precautions tonight. Now, the City of Flagstaff tweeted a couple hours ago asking residents to shelter in place around the Museum Fire flood area. They say if you are outside, find high ground. Now, those areas include Mount Eldon Estates, Paradise, Grandview, and Sunnyside areas. That's until further notice. Now, this video was sent to us by Chase Wilson, who lives up in the Wapaki Trails neighborhood. You can see the floodwaters come rushing down from the wildfire burn scar areas. We spoke with Chase a couple weeks ago when his house got flooded from the last storm. He showed us around and gave us a tour. The damage was so bad that he and his family are still not able to move back in. Now, unfortunately, he's getting another round. The water heading straight towards his house here just before 7 p.m. tonight is when he sent us these incredible images. Now, Arizona Game and Fish Officer Tim Holt shot this video. It shows just how quickly floodwaters can rush down a burn scar. This is also along the pipeline fire burn scar on the San Francisco Peaks from yesterday. Now, Officer Holt was on the mountain helping to enforce closures when all of a sudden heavy rain caused dirt and debris to revive basically a dry creek bed into a raging river. After a fire burns, of course, the area, it makes the ground almost water resistant, making rainwater almost repel off and downhill, making these floods much, much worse. Now, it's gotten so bad that now the Coconino County is asking the National Guard for help filling sandbags. At last night's meeting, the county said Doney Park needs 400,000 sandbags, and the entire affected area needs 1 million sandbags. The county's request still needs approval from the Arizona Department of Emergency and Military Affairs. And also, inmates are also helping out with flood relief efforts. The Department of Corrections says its wildland fire crews, they usually help with fires, but are now helping fill up bags with sand. The inmates are from the prison in Winslow. So far, they've been able to fill more than 30,000 sandbags. Now, we are far from out of the woods just yet. More rain is expected, like Corey said, coming up this weekend and also into next week. Monsoon season, of course, lasts until about the end of September. Reporting live, Stephanie Bennett, Fox 10 News.